عد معايا 25 صحفي من 23 دولة في كل قارات الكرة الأرضية. سألتهم. تعرفوا إيه عن مصر؟ الإجابات. جمال عبد الناصر ومتحف المصري الكبير وجونة والأهرامات وحكايات الإنجيل ومحمد صلاح ومنتخب مصر تعب ناميبيا. قصة غريبة حصلت للصحفية من رواندا، وحلم مش هتنساه الألمانية، وذكريات محفورة في طفولة الأسترالي، ومهمة سرية تخص البولندي. تعالى نعرف هم عارفينك إزاي. رقم 1 مرقس بولندا.
What I know about Egypt, I love Egypt a lot. I studied a lot about Egyptian culture, but it's happened more than 25 years ago. Then the company of Mr. Prodi sent me to Egypt for 3 months to study what it's important to put in the new project, in the new museum in Giza at that time. This project is, it was for the World Bank for the investment. Just what to put it as infrastructure to attract Egyptian. I worked 3 months. It was very hard to understand what proposed for Egyptian people to put there. I was absolutely unable to understand. But to the end, the last week of my presence, after 3 months, I found the solution. I proposed this, and after 26 years, 27 years, when I am following the opening of this museum, I see then what I propose, it's put it. But what it is, I will not speak now, because I would like to join Egypt to see museum, and I explain what of my idea it is there. Great, very great museum in Giza.
رقم 2 ديبي محتيولا ناميبيا.
What do I know about Egypt? I know the pyramids. I would love to go to Egypt just to visit the pyramids. I've learned about them in school, and I'm looking forward to being a tourist and visiting them. And because 95% of the country is a desert, I would also love to see the different landscapes of the desert and the contrast of it to Namibia.
رقم 3 فرناندو كاسترو الأرجنتين.
Pienso en Egipto como un país muy fuerte que siempre ha demostrado tener autonomía y por sobre todas las cosas creo que es un país muy fuerte. Cuando uno escucha o lee historias en la historia de Egipto, su historia milenaria, siempre entiende como un pueblo con mucha potencia, no solo por sus cuestiones culturales e históricas, sino también por la voluntad del pueblo de sobreponerse ante todas las dificultades que ha enfrentado, como muchos de los pueblos en el mundo. Un saludo muy grande a toda la gente de Egipto. Me llevo 2 amigos de acá de Egipto hacia mi país y espero poder verlos pronto por allá algún día cuando pueda visitarlos.
رقم 4 ماتيو لوبينكا زامبيا.
Tell me what you know about Egypt.
I won't lie. What I know about Egypt is that they normally win in the Africa Cup of Nations. I'm not really a footballer, but I've heard them in those lines that they are the super footballers.
They're same Africans.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
رقم 5 عبد الله بن عامر سلطنة عمان.
أعتقد أنه يعني من لا يعرف مصر فهو يعني عليه أن يعيد حساباته، لأن مصر هي حاضنة العرب والأمة الإسلامية للأمانة، أرض الكنانة. مصر بالنسبة للوطن العربي بشكل عام والعالم الإسلامي هي الحاضن كما ذكرت. أما بالنسبة لمصر وسلطنة عمان فأعتقد هي بالنسبة لكل عماني نفتخر جميعا بوجود دولة وشعب كجمهورية مصر العربية، لأن هي من يعني وقفت مع سلطنة عمان مع بدايات النهضة المباركة في عام 1970، وحتى اليوم حقيقة مصر تمد يدها لعمان ولكل الوطن العربي، وبالتالي نحن نفخر أيضا بأن يعني يكون لنا ظهر وسند مثل جمهورية مصر العربية.
رقم 6 جابرييلا سانشيز بيرو.
Me encuentro muy feliz de haber participado del Foro de Periodistas de la Franja y la Ruta 2025 y haber podido intercambiar con las diferentes culturas y países que se encontraron en estas fechas presentes. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
رقم 7 كنيشوار الهند.
Well, as far as Egypt is concerned, All I can say is, as old a civilization as India is, like we know it for for the pyramids, of course, and for the ancient civilization it was and it is, and of course the things now read about the politics and the spring uprising. Those things are there now. So I think it is going through a transformation. And I think I have seen documentaries about, I haven't been to Egypt, but I have seen documentaries, and I find the people are very warm and very knowledgeable about their surroundings, and they're very aware, and they want to, find their calling in the present world. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we love Egyptians.
رقم 8 ميريا روسيا.
Мне нравится Египет. Я была буквально прошлым летом, отдыхала в Египте, путешествовала по нем. Мне очень понравился музей истории Египта. Вот. Я люблю Египет.
رقم 9 بور ماليمبو تنزانيا.
For me, what I know about Egypt,
Yes.
whenever we play football with any team from Egypt, we are defeated. Always. We have never ever win a match with Egypt. So you have the best teams.
We have Mohamed Salah, Mo Salah.
Yeah. Apart from the football, I know the pyramids.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
رقم 10 ألكسندر بلجيكا.
What do you know about Egypt?
What do I know about Egypt? I know the capital is Cairo, and I know about the Suez Canal. I know it's close to the border to Palestine, and that there is a lot of boats doing about that today, which is quite important. I know about the Nile River.
Yes.
And that all people who live close to the border or close to the river.
Yes. You know about Mo Salah?
What?
Mo Salah?
What is that?
Mohamed Salah? The Egyptian. Yes, Mo.
The player from Liverpool.
Yes.
I know about him. Do I know another famous? I know Nasser. I also know.
Nasser?
Yeah.
What you know about Nasser?
The former president. He was well known for his socialist project, but also pan-Arabic project.
Yeah.
Which was great for the third world, and in my opinion, he had a great impact on Egypt and such.
Thank you.
رقم 11 سولانج رواندا.
Rwanda.
Yes.
What do you know about Egypt?
I know many things about Egypt, but the most famous one is the pyramid. And I have been in Egypt for a transit. I have never had the occasion of staying for a long stay so that I can visit pyramids. But this is my dream. One of my dreams in tourism is to come in Egypt one day and visit the pyramids. But also I know that I saw that in Egypt people are caring. I was in one of the hotel nearby the airport for a night. I received any customer care I have never received wherever I have traveled. When I reached the room, those valet people who carry luggages, he was there. When I reached the room, he brought water to wash my feet. Yes, it was. I said, why? I said, no, because you have to rest. You can go for a full wash after, but you have to wash your foot so that you can rest a little bit. And there's two things. One was to allow me to rest, but there are some travelers who are very tired. They don't wash their feet, their foot with their legs before going to bed. And maybe they make the bed to be very dirty. I understood like that, but that guy said, no, this is our culture. But he asked me, may I wash your foot? I said, no problem. But I was really impressed.
He asked you wash your foot, or he wanted to wash your foot?
He asked, may I wash? He asked me, please, may I wash your?
He wanted to wash your foot.
Yes, he is the
something weird, yes.
Yes, he washed.
Yes.
And he said they are doing for their client. I was like, okay. then
Something
that's
weird.
Yes, but
you are
also
welcome in Egypt.
you have a good education. I know that you are at a standard level of education. You have also competitive football teams. Always you beat many teams in Africa. Mostly, I know that you have a large number of Muslims, religious Muslims.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what I know from Egypt, and I know also Egypt by Bible because I'm a Christian.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you too.
رقم 12 الحسن يحيى نيجيريا.
Well, for me, Egypt is one country that I so much love. I know about Alexandria. I was in Alexandria for 3 weeks, although I went there for a medical tourism. But I like the city. I love the Mediterranean Sea in Alexandria. And I love the high-rising buildings in Alexandria. They are wonderful. They are nice. And I love the weather. The weather is also excellent. So I hope to go there again, but not necessarily Alexandria, to other part of the Egypt. Thank you.
Thank you.
رقم 13 فيجا رافا صربيا.
I know many things about Egypt. I know some things of ancient Egypt, but I know and I have a few friends from Egypt, and I know some information about modern Egypt history. I know Arabic philosophy, something about religion and etc. I've been in Egypt once. I've been in Nile,
yes.
Go in Hurghada, and after that I want to see Asian stuff from Asian period, and I go to few places in Egypt near the Nile. And what else? I don't know many things about the media or journalist society, and I want to learn that because Egypt is a friendly country with Serbia. Many decades in the past, we are independent country, and I want in the future I will make our connection between two countries stronger. Why not?
Very nice. Thank you.
رقم 14 ديروسان كاتو اثيوبيا.
And I know so many things about Egypt. We've been friends for.
What you know about Egypt? Tell us what you know about Egypt.
I know about the pyramids. I know that Egypt is an ancient country, and you have so many stories. We're good friends. We have been good friends, people to people. I have so many Egyptian friends, and I know you do too. You have Ethiopian friends. So the culture, the people, and we have to maintain that. And Egypt is like a neighbor.
Yes, we're the same blood.
Yes, we're the same blood. We're the. After all, we share the same water.
Yes.
So.
Thank you.
رقم 15 روس رويلز روميرو بيرو.
I am very happy for this moment in this country, China, with all journalists. The journalists are persons very important in other countries, here too, in all the world. It's very necessary to be together all day today in our job.
رقم 16 سوديفا سريلانكا.
Behind this camera, I have one good, wonderful friend from Egypt. So he is asking me, do you know Egypt? Yes, brother.
Yes. You know Egypt, but what are you know about Egypt?
Yes, brother. I know, I think a little, something little more than Egypt. I know the pyramids. I know the Tutankhamun. So I know that you all have very, very, very rich culture and very much diversity. So one day I'm hoping to visit Egypt and see all those things in my eyes. So one day I think I can come to Egypt. I really want to come to Egypt.
You are welcome. I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
What is the best tea?
Tea is our one of the most, the biggest export market-oriented product. So we have 3 main cultivations, that is tea, rubber and coconut. Tea is our most valuable, and the world knows Sri Lanka because of tea.
Yes.
We call it Ceylon tea.
Yes.
Ceylon tea is the best and the tastiest.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
رقم 17 مارينا فريتز ألمانيا.
What do you know about Egypt?
Egypt, I loved Egypt. I love Egypt because I had my very first swimming with dolphins over there. I was the only one because I didn't take my, what's it called? This stuff you need to get diving. I just get my flippers on and swim to this place where the dolphins were. And it was a fantastic, impressive moment of my life we'll never forget.
It was in Hurghada.
Hurghada and El Fazir.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are welcome.
رقم 18 محمد يسار تركيا.
Today I received a message from a friend of mine from Egypt, and he wants to visit Istanbul in September. So he's going to stay with me, and he visits Istanbul, and I guide him. So for Egypt is a country for us. Egypt is a neighborhood for us, and we share the same geography, it's almost the same culture. And I wish us the best for all people who live in Egypt, and I hope they get a better life.
Tell us, who is the famous actor in Egypt, in Turkey?
In Turkey?
Man and woman.
Okay. Halit Ergenç is the most famous actor in Turkey, and his wife Bergüzar Korel is also the most famous actress in Turkey.
I will search about it.
رقم 19 ماريا موافق جزر المالديف.
About Egypt, I think Maldivians know a lot about Egypt because it is part of our faith, and so many prophets that came to Islam, they represented and they were living at Egypt, and so many stories, historic places in Egypt makes Maldivians love Egypt in a different level, and I really wish to visit Egypt someday, and the experiences whom my colleagues and friends who visited Egypt and the way they speak about it is amazing. So I would really want to visit Egypt someday. Thank you.
رقم 20 بوغوت ستيلكوف بلغاريا.
Do you know we have a very good connection with Egypt? We have a historical, very same tradition with Thraces, with your Egypt god. And nowadays, many Bulgarians go to Egypt because we really want to have a free time to have a good vacation in Egypt. And we know you're a very good person with very kind heart. And yeah, I think you're our friend.
Do you know what's the name of Bulgaria in Arabic?
The name of Bulgaria Arabic?
Arabic name for Bulgaria?
I don't know.
Bulgaria.
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 Bulgaria. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you too.
رقم 21 سميرا دي كاسترو البرازيل.
E, infelizmente, o que nós sabemos sobre o Egito é muito pouco, porque não nos chegam informações sobre esse país. Obviamente que nós sabemos da importância da cultura egípcia para a formação das civilizações, inclusive sobre a construção e a matemática, e também, obviamente, sobre as pirâmides, mas pouco conhecemos sobre como é viver no Egito hoje.
رقم 22 مامادو جالاو جامبيا.
What I know about Egypt, I know about Egypt since I was in school. I remember when I was going to primary school, during quiz in class, I used to ask who is the president of Egypt, and then it was Hosni Mubarak. You understand? So in school, in class, I will say, who is the president of Egypt, and then nobody will answer in class. Then I will say Hosni Mubarak. Yeah. So since I started to learn about Egypt, and I know it's an ancient country. Dates back to the time of the pharaohs. So it has the pyramids and a beautiful country. Actually, I had the opportunity to come there during the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations, but unfortunately it did not work out. I got the visa, everything, but it did not work out. But I know it's a beautiful country. And Mohamed Salah, of course, I am a Liverpool fan, and you know Mohamed Salah.
Yeah,
He has sold Egypt to the world. So
we are Muslims.
yes, and exactly also Egypt and the Gambia, we are Muslims, and we have a lot of Gambians also who are schooling in Egypt. And in the Gambia also, we have Egyptians in the Gambia. We have, I can tell you that we have a hospital, an Egyptian hospital built in the Gambia, which is one of the most equipped, which is one of the most, with modern facilities. So we are somehow, linked. We are Muslims, like you said. We have Gambians in Egypt, we have Egyptians in the Gambia. So this is the thing I know about Egypt. I want to visit there. I want to come and see the pyramids, and all the other historical sites in Egypt.
Thank you.
رقم 23 تيودورو رينديا المكسيك.
The question is too difficult, but I think Mexico and Egypt have a long story. And we have a very nice culture. We have a pyramids, Teotihuacan, Chichen Itza, and we know, I never have been there, and I like to that. But I know that you have a very cultured people, a very interested people, and I like to go so far to Egypt.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Do you know there is a small Egyptian army go to Mexico in 19th country?
Oof, I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes.
You know a lot of story.
In Mexico. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
رقم 24 جون والاس استراليا.
What do you know about Egypt?
I know that President Nasser. I know that he challenged the British, and he's a bit of a hero because Anthony Eden, I think, was the Prime Minister, and he thought he could tell the Egyptians what to do, and he thought he could get the Americans to help him, and the Americans didn't want to be involved for whatever reason, and President Nasser won the day. But that's one thing I know about him. The other thing I know about him is that I think he took over from. Did he take over from King Farouk?
Yes.
And I'm old enough to remember. I can't remember King Farouk really, but I sort of have a vague memory.
Yes.
He was a fairly. Was he a fairly?
52. 1952.
Yeah.
Yeah. The revolution in 1952.
52.
Yes.
I was just starting to take an interest in reading about overseas things. I would have been 9 at that stage. I was born in 1943, and I remember a discussion about King Farouk, and is that enough?
Yes. But you like Nasser?
Do I like Nasser?
You like Nasser?
Well, it's a funny one. At the time, the Australian media was very sympathetic to the British situation. And I think President Nasser was depicted as being, how dare he behave like this. And so I think they were trying to get me to think negatively about him. But I was a kid growing up, and starting to realise, well, I saw the map of the world, and all these. We used to have maps that showed pink countries.
Yes.
And they were these countries that Britain.
Swiss war between England and the French and Israel and Egypt.
Yeah.
It was 1956.
56.
Yes.
Yeah.
The revolution 52, but the Swiss war 1956.
56.
Yes.
Swiss, yeah. Yeah. So I definitely, I knew about that.
Yeah.
And but see, growing up in a British influenced country, we were encouraged to see this as a loss for Britain and indirectly a loss for Australia. But as time went by, I realised that the British were stupid, expecting to hang on to all these possessions, and it's about time they let people be themselves. And so I became sympathetic, very sympathetic to Egyptian independence and doing things their way, not being pushed around. That's good.
Thank you.
رقم 25 أنجيل دونياس بيرو.
Presidente de la Federación de Periodistas del Perú, y estamos acá en el foro de la Franja y la Ruta para Periodistas, en el cual hemos participado todos estos días, y sobre todo para ampliar nuestro conocimiento de cómo difundir adecuadamente la información de la Franja y la Ruta y del crecimiento no solamente de China, sino de todos sus socios.
لو وصلت لحد هنا يا ريت تعمل لايك سبسكرايب فولو شير وبص على تيك توك وانستجرام واكس وكمان ثريدز. خليك فاكر لسه عندي كتير اقولهولك.